Coming up on this episode of Game Nights, we have a special side quest led by our new Dungeon Master, Dan. Colby and I are left on our own to come across a new fellow traveler, and she's quite a handful. And then we get an exciting offer we can't refuse, so stick around because it's time for Game Nights. This is Game Nights, episode number 34, recorded September 21st, 2016. Neverwinter Heist, Chapter 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Game Nights, the show that plays Dungeons & Dragons on the internet. I'm Sean Jennings, joined, as always, by not Dungeon Master Matt. I know you were expecting me to say that. No, he is now just a regular player, along with Colby and myself, because we have a new Dungeon Master for this special, exclusive, one-time only, although maybe not, side quest adventure for our heroes, led by the one, the only, the new Dungeon Master, Dan. How you feeling, Dan?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling so prepared.
Feeling ready? Feeling psyched up?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, yes.
Yes. Yes.
That's right.
Good. And Dan, Matt, you must be excited to not be Dungeon Master.
Oh, I'm so excited.
You've done what, 33 straight hours of DMing?
It's like a weight has been lifted.
You're free.
Squarely onto Dan's capable and supple shoulder.
Oh,
Supple.
wow. This is the After Dark version of the show. Things are getting rated R.
Supple shoulders.
Outstanding. So what's the plan now, Dan? Maybe.
Whoa.
All right.
I dropped my camera.
Mini earthquake.
That was not the plan.
So, Dan, maybe if you want to give a little explanation as to how your adventure interacts with our existing adventure. On a high, because it's Colby and I will be playing the same characters.
Right. So Colby and Sean will remain as their respective characters. My character will be not around, and Matt will be playing a new character who has yet to be introduced.
Excellent. All right, and it's within the canon of our existing story.
Right. So this could have ramifications going forward.
Interesting. All right. Well, Dan, whenever you're ready to, where we last left our characters, so you know, as we had entered Phandalin, we had done a little shopping with the gold and the various trinkets we had collected from our many adventures. We bought some things, and then Dan, where do we go from here?
All right. So you've just bought all the stuff. Suddenly, Dell's like really weird. He says, "I gotta go," and he just
and he just leaves.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the storytelling. This is great.
Hey, sometimes people do that. You know, they've got stuff to do. You don't know what's going on. Matt, you
Matt,
all right?
Are you okay, Matt?
I'm doing all right. I'm trying to. There we go. Oh, nope. Just trying to. I don't know why. See, I had the camera perfectly balanced.
Yeah, Matt, try.
It's the wrong way.
Yeah, are you doing it the right way? Is it on backwards? This is why you gotta watch the video version.
Who knew being a player was so hard? I have a newfound respect for myself for not being a DM.
This is like the Cloverfield version of the show.
No idea what happened. It won't like cooperate like it usually does. It's usually like really easy to. There we go.
All right.
Okay.
Don't touch it.
Maybe I'll just stand for the episode.
Oh my gosh.
I think we're good. So we're good for now. No.
Oh man, this is gonna be the most exciting part of the show. Everyone's gonna be at the edge of their seats.
This is the worst. I don't know. I want it to stay. Why won't it just stay?
It's even better because we can't see the camera. Like
what's
you
he
can't
doing?
see what Matt is struggling.
And
with.
I own the same camera, so I don't know
I
what
can't
is.
figure out why it won't.
Are you putting it on? Matt,
right onto the
Matt,
top.
so the base, is it hanging in front of the monitor or behind it?
The base. It used to be hanging behind the monitor.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do.
That's what. Yeah, but it won't just stay there now. It's being uncooperative.
Is the back like adjusty? Can you make it?
You remote debug Matt's camera.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I don't think anything, like nothing broke. off of it. It's still the same camera. I don't know why it's now different.
Okay.
Oh, you know what happened? Okay.
Dan, is this how you expected this to start for you?
Again, this is already different than I thought it was. Different than how I thought it was going to go.
Here, let me switch up.
So, Dan, do you have any like DM resources or anything? Like,
What do
How
you
do you-
mean?
how-
Define
how-
resource?
well, like how does one approach like writing
Sorry,
a
bro.
side quest?
I'm not sure that like
I'm
my
fine.
experience of doing exactly one makes me qualified to answer that question. And so we'll see how this goes, and then maybe we can do a behind the scenes episode.
Yeah, because Colby and I are going to need some tips.
Making of. That's right. Oh, because you're all going to do your own
That's the idea.
guest episodes as well. Okay, so Dell pieces out, and y'all decide to do what it is that you do when you have a lot of money and your friend just left. You go to the bar.
What's the name of the bar?
The Fandle Inn. Come on.
Oh, we're going back to our old haunt.
Right, exactly. So you walk into the inn, like, I don't know, assuming you order some drinks. Is there anything else you want to do while you're at the Fandle Inn?
They have like potato skins or something.
Oh, yeah.
Loaded potato
Some
skins.
mozzarella sticks.
Like a bloomin' onion.
Some crazy bread.
Now this is an important question.
Hmm.
In Fandolin or just Neverwinter in general, how do you think they say mozzarella? Do you think they do the moose thing, or is it like regular people? Like,
Like
I
regular.
think it's like
people.
regular people. I think that people that far up north, they don't have like a lot of pretensions, you know?
gotcha.
So it's just
Gotcha.
mozzarella.
Cool.
Okay, so you order your food, and you're sitting down. You're like, "What the heck happened to Dell?" And let's see. Okay, so you get this. So someone walks up to your table, and says, "Are you?" And I don't remember your names. Tell me your character's names real quick, because I've never had to use them before.
Mine is Mal.
Mal and
I am Sean.
oh yeah, so like, are you Mal, Sean, and Dell?
Sort of.
There's no Dell split. He had somewhere better to be. He some guys with a lead pipe came around asking if he had paid his gambling debts and threatening some kneecaps. He vanished pretty quick. So just my buddy here and myself, just the two of us.
All right, that's unfortunate, but I guess it'll have to do. Your presence is requested in Waterdeep, and I'm told to tell you that we'll make it worth your while to show up 2 days hence at the I don't know, what should we call this? What should we call this? A new bar, the Neverwinter
Bar and tavern.
Tavern and Grill, Grill and Bar.
Eatery.
The Neverwinter Tavern, Grill, and Bar.
Perfect. All right. I don't.
Cool.
This sounds a little.
May I assume that you will attend?
Well, I wouldn't assume anything. This is Colby. I'm awfully suspicious of this proposition. We don't know much. Should we?
Feel
But-
free.
But he did say he'd make it worth our while.
I know, but that I don't even know what that means. I don't know what my while is worth, to be honest with you. What is my net while worth? I don't know.
Fair.
We're talking about an exceptional sum of
And-
money,
Ooh.
and I have it on good
Oh.
authority that you two are the exact sort of people we need.
I don't know what that means. Again, this is all. I'm extremely.
I would love to
uncomfortable.
explain more, but my employer would much rather explain it to you in person.
And who is
At
your
the
employer?
Neverwinter Tavern, Bar, and Grill. I myself am paid not as exceptional a sum of money, but a fair amount to maintain discretion in this matter.
Okay. I don't know how people. Do we give out business cards or something? How do people hear about us? Our
I
marketing
mean, just,
is awesome.
just word of mouth. There
I
are
mean,
probably songs about us.
do we do those things like, give us your feedback survey and enter to win a $50 Amex gift card or something?
Well, that's a good question. Like, what is your purpose at this point? Like,
What is any of our purpose, Stan?
We all here.
I don't know, Colby. I guess we can check it out.
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak for you, Sean, but I feel like my purpose is just like making bank at this point.
Wow. Okay, I didn't realize you were just in it for the money.
What this opportunity will afford you.
I'm in it for redemption.
That's what I'm in. I'm in
but
it
the
for.
money's good too.
Yeah, right. You do you, but
all right.
I'm gonna head over there.
I'm looking for an exceptional sum, so let's do that.
Do you think we should leave a note for Dell at the inn or something?
Yes. Leave a forwarding number.
Yeah, like BT Dubs. We'll be back in a couple days, probably.
Hit up my pager if you get into town. We'll find the nearest payphone. They're not very technologically advanced here.
Yes.
All right. Good deal.
Cool. So I guess we're.
Matt, your character's level 1.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
How could she not be?
Well, I assumed you could make it whatever level you wanted to.
No, I thought I
It's the
assumed
level that we have.
something.
Oh man,
I
the
probably
new.
should have done that.
Yeah,
It'll be a little bit on.
feel free to do that.
That's what I did when I died and came back.
Yeah.
Continue,
Oh man.
continue establishing backstory.
All right,
And
what
I
level
will-
are y'all? Because my things, and then in the new version of OS 10, my character sheet got all fucked up.
Oh, sorry to hear that. I'm a level
You're level 2 or 3?
3.
3, I
believe.
think.
Okay.
I gotta find my sheet.
So is there anything else you guys want to do before you hit the road?
I don't think so. I feel like we just like replenished our stores. I have a cool new blowgun that I'm sure will be abundantly useful.
We just got to finish our tater skins and our mozzarella sticks, and then we're
Yeah,
good to go.
yeah.
Pay
Wolf
the
them
bill
down.
and get
All
out
right.
of here. So, yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
y'all hit the road. Are you traveling on foot?
What's the name of the place again?
We're going to Waterdeep. Sorry, did I say
Waterdeep.
Neverwinter?
No,
I meant to say Waterdeep.
Oh, you said Waterdeep.
You said Waterdeep. I just didn't
Yeah.
remember. So.
Waterdeep Tavern, Grill, and Bar. Where yeah.
good food meets good people.
That's right.
They got all the memorabilia hanging on the walls. All right. Yeah. No. This is good.
All right.
All right.
So you set off. You're heading west along some trail, according to this map, and you hit the ocean. You go south, and at this point, I think it's time to go to sleep.
All right. Yeah. It's been a long. That was an exhausting journey, don't you think,
Right.
Colby?
Yeah.
Indeed.
I'm tired.
All right.
Let's take a long
So-
rest.
Yeah. Yeah, all your hit points are replenished and everything. So you show up, and you finally, like, one more day of traveling, you get to Waterdeep. You're pretty tired, but you figure you should probably head directly to the Waterdeep Tavern, Grill, and Bar. You walk in. You fail to sort of ask, like, what you should look for. So you're just there.
Well, they know who we are. I mean, they sought us out, so...
Sure. Yeah, but I'm like, you don't. Nothing. Well, nothing pops out at you immediately. Someone should make a perception check.
Let's say, look, it's the bar and grill. Hey, this place is great. Let's, wow, I wonder if I can see anything.
I was gonna say we
see-
should get some more potatoes.
Let's get some tater skins.
Yes,
No.
Colby, feel free to order some potato skins.
All right.
He's
While
all about
Sean's
potato skins.
perceiving.
While I'm perceiving, and I perceive a 17's worth
Nice.
of stuff.
So this is an upscale place, but it's not a fancy sort of establishment, but it's a place where the upper, at least the upper middle class of Waterdeep would hang out. And Waterdeep's like a fairly not well-to-do place, so that's a fairly limited set of people. But you can see that the people around you are pretty well off. In particular, so most of the people in the bar are human, But there's a dwarf sitting at the bar who seems pretty drunk and a little bit remorseful there, and that's about it. Sean, Colby, as you approach the bar, you're like elbowing in right to the left of him.
Okay. And he's pretty drunk, you said?
He looks like he's had a few.
Nice.
He's got some weapons with him though. He looks like he's seen some stuff.
I see. As a person who has also seen some stuff, I feel some camaraderie with this drunken dwarf. I think I'll say hi.
All right.
Yep. How's it going, man?
Matt, what do you say?
Oh, this is me? Well,
Yeah.
first of all, I ain't no man. I'm a lady, thank you very much. And my name is Trimbrel Grumble Smotherer.
I'm sorry. Can we get that one more time?
My name is Trimbrel Grumble Smotherer. Would you like me to spell that for you?
We don't have time.
Do you have like a nickname or anything?
You can call me Trimbly.
Okay.
Trimbelina.
Trimbolina.
That's what my mother used to call
Yeah,
me.
I had no idea what the gender was. For player name, for player name you put Matt. I see. But
I guess there really was no place to put gender on me. I just decided she would be a female dwarf.
great, perfect.
Gotcha. Well, my apologies for mistaking you from a man man from the side.
Think nothing of it. Us hill dwarfs, we are used to that sort of miscommunication and sexual insensitivity.
Gotcha. Brutal. What a jerk. But anyways, nice to meet you.
So you ordered some potato skins. Are you gonna invite Trimbolina back to your table
I think so. I think the least we can do is buy her a
Right.
drink.
after that slight?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, while they're doing that, I'm back at the table arm wrestling a burly-looking gentleman.
Roll a strength check.
You're gonna be sad that you did that, because I rolled an unnatural 21. I arm wrestle him so hard I break his wrist. If you ever saw, what was the movie where they did that and the guy's blood was coming out of his wrist? What movie was that? The Fly, maybe? I don't remember what movie that was. Anyway, arm wrestle so hard, and then he has to buy me a beer because I beat him in arm wrestling. Hey, look, it's Colby
Did you
and a
actually
mysterious
break his
stranger.
wrist though?
Oh yeah, no, I demolished him. He didn't have a chance.
Destroyed. It's
And
the
then,
last
and
time.
then he buys you a beer.
Well, that was the bet. And look, he's an honorable man. This is an honorable establishment. He follows through, and then he gets some medical attention he desperately needs.
All right. So you get 1 gold piece out of that bet.
Yay! Look at that. I gotta arm wrestle more often. This is great. Love it. Hey, look, it's Colby and this sexy lady I could in no way confuse for a man. Hi. It's very nice to meet you. My name is Sean. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
Do you have some kind of speech impediment, sir?
No. I talk.
So your name is really Sean.
But my friends call me Sean Alina. No, my friends call me Sean. Which you can call me. I'm sorry, I didn't get your. What was your name?
Well, my name is Trimbrel Grumble Smotherer. You may call me Trimbelina.
Now is that your mother's name? Is that your father? What's the origin of that last name there? Grumble Smotherer. Do you?
However, this may seem a bit awkward, but I don't speak to your kind. Your kind killed my family, Dragonborn.
Bum 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 bum.
This I will never forget.
Oh my goodness.
See,
Wait a
You
second.
see.
You look kind of familiar. Was it your people who attacked my village and killed all of the villagers I was sworn to protect and that I now hang in shame because I wasn't able to?
That village was ours first. It was ours to begin with.
It was an ancient dragonborn burial ground. We had rights to that land. I don't care what you say.
Do not bury their young, you eat them, don't you? That's what all the children's stories tell us.
We were a kind and respectful tribe. We caused no trouble until your people, out of the blue, in the middle of the night, attacked us when we weren't expecting it. I had friends and family that died that day. You know what? I'm not putting up with this. I'm leaving and never talking with you ever again. Goodbye. And then I leave, and then I never talk to him again. Oops. No, I'm just kidding.
We have to do the whole quest
They'd
without.
be like, yeah, I think
That's
it. Shortest quest ever. You know what? I'm willing to put this behind us because I don't technically have a choice. Come join us, won't you? We have tater skins.
I do love tater skins.
I think if there's anything that can unite our people, it's the delicious taste of tater skins.
Of fried apps.
Of half-priced apps, yes.
Half-price craps.
Half-price craps.
Is there anything else you want to introduce about yourself to them? Or perhaps... Never mind. You guys should ask. Well, yeah. What brings
let's
this
get to know
person
each other
here?
a little better here. So I noticed that you're... I don't know anything about you. I can't even tell what you look like because I don't know what you are. So just tell me a little something about yourself.
It's quite all right. I am a very private person. I was raised in the hills, in the hill country, by a tribe of dwarves, a proud tribe, the Grumble Smotherer tribe, of course. When I was just a wee young girl, my family was wiped out by your kind, who took no pity upon any of us. But that's okay.
Did you see how I broke that dude's wrist? Come on, if there's any indication.
Though I do love potato skins. I was forced to abandon my village or succumb to the dragon fire and death that spread across my people. When I escaped, I went to the nearby seafaring village of Portsmouth and boarded a ship and never looked back on land again, or so I thought. When a freak and dangerous storm shipwrecked my crew and left them all for dead, except for the ones that were still alive that were killed by pirates. I managed to escape that again. At this point, I felt that the divines surely had another plan for me. Shipwrecked on the deserted island, I adopted the ways and customs of the island people, who worship a seafaring deity known, of course, as Dol Ara. It is the mantle of Dol Ara that I still take up to this day. Some might call me a paladin of sorts.
They might.
It sounds to me like you're kind of in a cult.
This is the typical speak that I would welcome and expect from a filthy dragonborn.
I call them like I sees them.
They know nothing of our customs and our beliefs, and they just want to tramps all over the place. They think that they're high and mighty because they have tails, and we mere dwarves, mere mortals, do not.
Wow, you sound pretty jealous.
I mean, I don't know anything about this like historical racial tension you got going on, but like I will say, having spent a bunch of time with Sean, he is filthy in that he smells pretty terrible.
What?
That guy's disgusting.
Wow, talk about! I see you threw me under. You threw me under. It's not the bus in D&D. You threw me under the
horse and
horses.
buggy.
Yeah, I mean, come on. What is? What?
Nah.
Truly, halfling, you and I share a kindred spirit. I would be more than happy to follow you to the ends of the earth.
And a kindred height.
Yeah.
Kindred
Sure.
height.
I
People
could
gotta
step
stick
on both
together.
of you. This is I'm
Truly,
the horse.
what an odd trio we make.
Yes, this will go perfectly, I'm sure. Wow, and so you worship this deity, and you fight in its honor.
Dol Ara, yes. And I take up the mantle of Dol Ara wherever I go. I fight for honor, truth, and justice. And I heal the sick and tend to the needy as best I can. My one particular weakness, however, is
Yes,
that
tell us your weakness.
I do love to drink a lot. Once I start drinking, it is hard for me to stop.
Well, the first step is admitting you have a problem.
At this point, the door opens, and you know how like you're in a bar and the door opens, and you can sort of tell when everyone looks, and you can sort of get a sense of like the immediate reaction that everyone has. This is a person that people. Someone can roll an insight check to see how the bar is reacting to this person entering the room.
Oh, I can do that. I'm bonus and insight.
Nice.
I see things good. Okay. To the dice cam, 3, 1,000. And I roll a an 18.
Okay, you think, Sean, that the people in this bar, they notice the person. They look and they notice the person walking in, but they turn away a little too quickly. They don't want to be seen noticing this person. So you think that this person is well known, maybe somewhat notorious, maybe a little bit dangerous. People don't want to be seen noticing them. So this person walks in. They're draped in a cloak. You can't very clearly see like any distinguishing features. There seems to be two other people with them, but they're not trying to look like they're with him. He walks in, talks to someone standing near the door, who points to your table.
And of course, I turn to Trumbolina at this point, and I go at the loudest indoor voice I can match. Yo! Get a load of this guy over here! His dumbass cloak. Who's this guy?
Everyone in the bar stops talking and looks over at you.
Am I talking too loudly?
The cloak person who you called, what'd you call them?
I said, get a load of this guy over here, him and his dumbass cloak.
The guy in the dumbass cloak doesn't seem to mind the awkward silence in the Waterdeep Tavern Grill and Bar, and walks over to your table and sits down. Quickly, the rest of the conversation around resumes. He sits down and he says, so this is who they decided to send me.
Well, now hang on. Wait. Before we get too far into this, this guy kind of sounded a lot like the other guy, and I'm getting confused. Maybe if this guy had some kind of voice or accent or some kind of...
That's what I was doing. He's a little bit snivelly, and...
Yes, like that.
Yes.
That's good.
Well, I suppose they'll have to do. I hear that you've stolen from a dragon. Is this true?
Yes.
I don't know anything about this. Trumbolina, you want to...
Sold from dragon.
Yes. Plausible deniability. It's discretion is valued in this business. Very well.
I hear you have a dumbass cloak.
I'm sorry. Ignore my friend over here. He's very inappropriate. He always
very-
talks at the top of his lungs. It looks like I'm saying it, but really it's him. Before we answer any of your questions, maybe we should ask one of our own. Who are you, and what do you
Go
want?
ahead.
Why don't you cut to the chase? What the no buttering us up. We're here. You got us. We're here to make a deal. So let's make a deal.
As the person paying you to do that which I will tell you in a moment, I do not have to reveal my name, but I can prove to you that I am capable of compensating you fairly. Does that meet your... does that satisfy you?
Well, let's keep going, and I'll let you know when I'm satisfied.
Okay, very well. I've heard stealing from a dragon is an impressive feat. And for the job that I need you to do, I couldn't just hire someone, a local water-deep ne'er-do-well. I needed an outsider, someone who thinks outside of the box. And I think you are those people. For you see, I need you to break in to Madame Dubald's vault and steal something out of one of the vaults for me. As someone who has stolen from a dragon, I expect this to be quite easy.
I'm hoping we're like Nicolas Cage and it's the Declaration of Independence and there's a map on the back. What are we trying to steal out of this vault?
I will show you a map of the vault and exactly which room the item is in. But I suspect you will find that the item is sealed away. And again, it is my discretion that you do not know what it is that you're stealing.
Oh, so...
It's on a need-to-know basis.
Hang on. Let's roll the tape back on this one. So you will not tell us who you are. You will not tell us what we're stealing. You will then pay us to break into somebody's home and into their vault and steal something of which we don't know what it is or what you want with it. Is that fairly representative of the task you've put before us?
Well, Sean, if you want to convince him otherwise, you can roll some kind of check. But the paper I'm looking at...
I'm just asking. I just want to make sure I'm...
Now, as
either persuasion or intimidation.
Can I use athletics and just punch him? No, I'm just kidding.
You can try.
No.
I have +3 persuasion.
Okay. So what do you say, and what do you roll? But Matt had something to say too.
Well,
I was just saying, as a paladin, I morally can absolutely not get on board with this plan. I think breaking into someone's home and stealing from them is morally, indubitably, the incorrect path to take.
Now, my good sir, I must point out, this is not Madame Dubald's personal property. In fact, I would argue it is my property. This is not Madame Dubald's house. This is her bank. Madame Dubald is a consummate industrialist here in Waterdeep, exploiting the working class and keeping all of the money for herself. All I'm looking for is to have my prized possession returned to me.
And by the way, did we mention that this isn't just any sum of money? This is an exceptional sum of money.
Indeed.
So,
that being said, I will, while I am still morally opposed to this plan, I will just keep drinking my drinks while I listen to your sales pitch.
Excellent. Now, Halfling, you were saying something.
Well, so I was about to say in my 9 out of 20 I'm sorry, my 12 out of 20 most persuasive voice, how exactly are we going to steal this thing if we don't know what it is?
Well, as I said, I have it on good authority that the item sits alone in one of Madame Dubald's vaults. It'll be the only thing inside. It'll be easy to see once you're inside what it is that you should take.
Okay. What can you tell us about this vault?
Yes. So he reaches into his cloak and produces a scroll. and hands it to you, I guess, Colby.
Okay.
It's like, here you will find detailed schematics of the vault. I will tell you the highlights now, but you should read it over. Let me check my notes real quick. So the vaults are located in a... So the Madame Duval just opened this bank recently. In the basement section of one of her properties and the mountainside section of Waterdeep. The entire building is owned by her. Various nefarious businesses occupy each floor. The front door to the lobby, of course, is completely open to the public, as she likes to show off her magnificent wealth. The bank is accessible from within the lobby. The front door is made out of stone and has a powerful magical barrier. It can only be opened by etching a certain drawing on it, and that drawing changes every day. Inside the vault, there is a welcome area for new customers, an office, a conference room, and a hallway that leads down to a number of adjoining vaults. So each vault can have at least one, possibly two vaults on either side of it. The vault that my item is in is at the end of the hallway, adjoining only one vault on its right. Inside that, so that has a wooden, another stone door on it, protected with a similar magic to the front door, except that the drawing that opens it is known only by the person who is renting the vault. As it so happens, I know that the vault currently adjacent to the target vault is unclaimed and empty, up for sale, if you were. If you deem it necessary, I would be willing to finance the purchase of this vault.
Okay. That sounds potentially helpful. And so the two vault, the empty vault and her vault, share a wall?
Yes, if you look at the schematics, you'll find that to be true.
Okay. How thick is the wall?
The wall is 3 feet thick.
It's a thick wall.
Madame Duval is not known for her fragility. Let's just say that.
Now,
Okay.
I am still very much against stealing and thieving from this poor woman. Though I have had a few drinks at this point, so I am just willing to inquire. I'm just inquiring, because Dol Marat, the god person thing that I worship or
He
whatever.
slurs his speech.
She slurs her speech.
Damn it.
Okay. Another beer for Trembolina.
Are there any gods or goddesses that protect this vault, or human or elf or otherwise? Are there any guards protecting this vault?
Guards or gods?
Both. Is anything or anyone defending this here vault?
Well, of course, there are guards in the vault. There's at least one stationed at the front door every day. They will be the one that will know the drawing of the day to open the door. Inside, there's 2 guards stationed near the sort of inner antechamber, the office, and the conference room. And one of them will duck out and patrol down the hall occasionally. I'm not quite sure on the regularity of that. But it's quite a small operation at this point. She hasn't expanded very far, but as you can see, it is high end as far as the defenses go, and space in that vault commands quite a large sum of money, so it works out for her. Ah, yes. How could I forget? There is a wizard also in residence, the one who has designed the spell that locks all of the doors. From what I hear, she does not let him out of the vault. He is a genius with protective spells, wards on objects.
This is some Ocean's 11 shit right here. This is
And now I can tell you the title of the episode.
Ah!
I tried to play around like an Ocean's one, but I couldn't really get there. I thought
Waterdeep
maybe
11.
Waterdeep 4 something. I tried to maybe do like an Italian job on like a dwarf job, but that sounded kind of dirty and didn't really.
You could do a Point Break reference.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just trying to think
I decided to do a video game reference and call this episode Neverwinter Heist, after the classic Winter Nights.
Nice.
Pretty good.
I will write that down.
Awesome.
All right.
So, do you accept?
What do you think, team?
Tell me something, lad. Do you accept
A kiss from me.
one night with Boline, and then she passes out?
Head on the table. Good, Colby. Now that Trumbolina's unconscious or dead or whatever, I don't really know what she doesn't really seem to be into it, and I don't know what she really brings to the table other than a deep hatred of me.
Well, I mean, this place sounds pretty serious. Like, there are 3 guards, there's a wizard, there's this Lady Marmalade or Madame
Tussauds Wax Museum, yeah.
Yeah. I can't help but feel like we could use the extra pair of hands.
That are going to be drunk.
Well, I mean, I assume she's not always drinking. We just have to, like, make sure she's not drinking the night of.
And then we got to split the money 3 ways.
I mean, not if we kill her.
I mean, technically, you're not wrong. I can't disagree with. All right, Colby.
I mean, I think that's fine. We're used to splitting the money 3 ways with our elven friend.
Yeah, and he ran off. Look, all right, Colby. Do you want to take this mission? Should you choose to accept it? Do you want to participate in this adventure?
Yeah. They had me at sizable compensation.
All right. Well, I would be willing to participate, but only on the following condition: that Trumbolina is very clearly 3rd on the depth chart of the if we need a human shield or we need to sacrifice somebody, and of course, when time comes to get paid, instead of a third split, maybe we don't mention exactly how sizable that sum is, and we keep a little extra for ourselves. Look, you know what? I think it should be compensation based on performance, right? So I think if Trumbolina earns that 3rd, she'll get the 3rd. I'm not very optimistic, so I think we should just be upfront with ourselves, not with her, obviously, and say, look, we'll pay based on performance. Fair enough?
I like that. Upfront with ourselves.
Upfront, yes, with just you and I. No, God, no, we don't tell her. And we got to make sure she doesn't drink. But
All right.
again, we'll cut her to the curb if she doesn't hold up her weight.
Sounds
I don't want to
good.
hear all this constantly. Oh, my God is so great. Let's all bow and pray to my made-up God. I don't want to hear that. I ain't got time for that. So,
Fair enough.
all right. I think we accept, sir. Creepy guy in the dumbass cloak. We begrudgingly accept your mission.
Excellent. I will know when you have completed the task, and I will meet you back here, upstairs, in the first room on the right.
Is the thing we're stealing big?
No, I think you'll find it easy to carry in
Would
a
it fit in a
coat or
microwave?
an awesome cloak like mine.
Is it
All
bigger
right.
than
What is a microwave?
What's
Is that some sort of wizard spell?
is that? A small wave? What is that? All right. Good. When should we execute on this? When's the best time for us to execute? Is this in the plan? At night? During the day?
I leave that to you. The security will be the same, night or day.
Okay.
That doesn't change.
Right. But this is... I am imagining this is like a standard retail bank in that there will be people in there making deposits and opening checking accounts and making mutual fund investments and opening auto loans and home mortgages.
In the lobby outside of the vault during the day, yes.
But you got to go through the lobby to get to the vault. So that's what we'll have to
One
consider
can
that.
presume that to be true.
I do presume that to be true. All right. Good. Thank you, creepy guy, and your creepy associates. We'll meet you back here when the task has been completed, or we will die trying.
Bid you good luck. And with that, stands up, walks right out the door the way he came, and two people sort of were milling about, but clearly keeping an eye on your table the whole time, follow him out the door.
So, serious question. Is it this guy said he would purchase the empty vault for us?
Mm-hmm.
Is that something we want to do? Do we have a way to do that even if this guy leaves right now?
I think though I would assume the way it would work is that you and I could buy the vault, and then we'll just get we'll just submit an expense report and get a reimbursement.
What if it's like more than you and I have? Not to say that we
we've got
aren't
money.
doing well.
No, I'm
but
not gonna. Colby, don't sweat the small stuff, man. Don't sweat the small stuff. These are details that I think are going to be okay. And if worse comes to worse, we do an IOU at the bank, right? And we get the vault because I think that's how it works. And then this is even better, right? Now that creepy dumbass cloak guy is gone, if we get the whatever's in the vault and we like it, we can just steal it and keep it.
True.
If it's really worth something, and change our names and grow mustaches and go hide. So can Dragonborns grow mustaches? I don't know. We'll find out.
Sean, I think you need to change your alignment.
Yeah, lawful good isn't really cutting
lawful
it.
Good. This seems like something a not so lawful or not so good character would say.
No. I really ever since Dell left, really was my emotional and
he was like your moral compass.
he was my rock, and now that he's gone, I don't know which way
rails.
Yeah, this is getting pretty like neutral evil territory, I would say.
I am pretty neutral. All right, well let's shake up Trumbelina here and get her out of here and head towards the bank. We got to scope out the place.
Okay, It's pretty late at night at this point, but you can head over there.
Should we nap? Or maybe we should just take a stroll by the bank.
Well, yes, let's take a leisurely stroll. Mm-hmm. We whistle, act all smooth, like we're not doing anything real suspicious like.
Right. Okay.
Oh, I have the most wicked headache, you guys. Did anything strange happen while I was passed out?
Not really strange. We made a deal with this guy to retrieve an item from a bank. And supposedly he's going to pay us a bunch of money when we do it. So
I remember that guy. He was real shady. I think the first thing, if I were sober and conscious while that conversation was taking place, I probably would have asked him if this item was dangerous in any way or could
Mm.
possibly bring about the destruction of me or maybe an entire town or if
I
it
don't
could,
think so.
harm the people that I cared about. I don't
He said
know.
it. He said it's small enough
Okay.
to
I
like
mean, you
conceal
guys
in a
asked the
coat.
question.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, he said it was perfectly safe.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
He said so. I think we're probably in good shape.
I think
He's
so.
going to pay us a lot of money.
An exceptional
Yeah.
amount of money
I could use that money to build my own church.
to enter rehab.
As I was saying, build my own church dedicated to the goddess Dol Ra.
Can you spell your goddess's name? I want to make sure I get it right. Dolora?
DOL
Yeah.
space capital A
Yeah.
RRAH.
Oh, Dolara.
Dol Ra.
Dollara. Okay.
No, not cholera. Dol Ra.
So it's dollar bills, y'all. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. Okay.
Yes, this sounds great. I would love to buy a nice temple for Dolora and maybe a few drinks, but not that many. I mean, just enough to reward us after a hard adventure. Yeah. By the way, you guys seem like really nice, trustworthy people. I mean, I really feel very safe traveling with you guys. And I can't wait to share the wealth and in the adventures with you guys. I just hope, it's hard for me as a hill dwarf, especially a female hill dwarf. I oftentimes don't get treated as an equal member of a team. So when I'm with you guys, though, I feel like you're trustworthy and upright folks, and you'll treat me as an equal partner in this partnership, so to speak.
We are the Three Musketeers, the Three
Yeah.
Stooges, the now by the way, Trumbelina, just for reference sake,
It's actually Trimble Rena.
All right, I'm going to call you Trim for short. If you had to sum
Just
up
tea.
Big T, Iced Tea, if you had to sum up all of your skills and ability in say a single class, just off the top of your head, what would you say that would be?
Like I said before, I would consider myself a bit of a paladin.
A paladin. Okay, just want to double check that. All right, good, great. This is gonna be fun. Let's go.
However, my background, as I also sort of alluded to, I was a seafarer, so I would consider my background. I spent most of my life as a sailor.
A sailor. Okay, you sail the high seas.
That's right. I spent pretty much all of my childhood and adolescence at sea.
So you
Left the land behind until my crew was wiped out by pirates and that storm.
So you're less of a hill dwarf, more of a wave dwarf.
The pirates.
It's funny coming from anyone but you, Dragonborn.
Waves are kind of like the hills of the ocean.
Thank you. Yes, waves are the hills of the
That's
ocean.
pretty funny. The halfling has jokes, and he's cute too.
Woo! I see a budding romance
Oh
here.
my.
This is gonna get very uncomfortable. very
And
quickly.
I'm uncomfortable.
Well, and that concludes this, our first chapter of our exciting heist adventure. We hope you had as much fun as we did. And if you want to continue to have fun enjoying this show, be sure to visit our website, GameNights.tv. There, all of our episodes, past, present, and future, in audio and video, are there for your enjoyment. And if you really enjoy the show and want the episodes as soon as they go live, click that big green subscribe button in the corner. There you'll find links to all the places you can subscribe and follow the show, including sites like iTunes, Stitcher Radio, SoundCloud, Google Play Music, via RSS, and most major podcast apps, on Facebook, Twitter, email, and even more. But the easiest way to do that is to go to GameNights.tv. That's our website. We will be back next time with Chapter 2 of our exciting heist adventure. Will our heroes get the treasure? You'll just have to tune in to find out. So on behalf of Colby, Matt, and Dungeon Master Dan, this is Sean, thanking you for joining us and hoping we'll see you next time for even more exciting adventures here on Game Nights.